Hey there everyone, welcome back to our channel, San Luis Obispo Real Estate. This is Jay Bond Real Estate Group, brokered by eXp Realty. If you are looking for just a luxury compound here in Corbett Canyon in Arroyo Grande, where you have space, luxury finishes, and room to grow, you are tuning in for the right property tour video. Now, if you are looking for luxury homes like this in San Luis Obispo County, make sure you're clicking on the link in the description of this video so we can send you a custom list of both on-market and off-market properties that are going to match your criteria specifically. Now stay tuned, we're going to tour this beautiful compound. Can't wait to show you this lovely home. Welcome to 1685 Corbett Highlands here in beautiful Arroyo Grande. Now this is a very, very private 6-acre gated, I'll say it again, gated estate here in Corbett Canyon. Now if views are something that you're interested in, there are just magnificent views of the Edna Valley wine country from this property. Now this home is special. How is it special? Not just the location, not just the layout and all the luxury and beautiful finishes, but this is actually built by a very known and established builder by the name of Steve Stillman for his family. He actually built this home for his family. So a lot of specialness here with this property. As you can see, this is the home behind me. Now this is a very circular driveway here. And what's great about it is one, hey, you can capitalize on the amazing Edna Valley views from this driveway in the front of the house, but also it really provides a very ample amount of guest parking, right? Perfect for family, perfect for entertaining, just a great property. All right, so here we are in the interior at 1685 Corbett Highlands here in beautiful Arroyo Grande, right? Now this home was constructed in 1996. It's over 4,000 square feet of living space and sitting on nearly 6 very private acres. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this is a gated property, right? So super, super cool. Now this home is listed at $2,225,000, so 2.25. Now again, we're in the living room. And as we can see, right, we have the exposed beam ceilings, super nice finish, right? Very high ceilings, which just really goes with the open concept in this living room, right? So very, very spacious. We have an iron wood burning stove, and I can tell you I've had some of these over the years in different homes I've lived in, and they will really crank out a lot of heat, right? Especially during the winter time when things may cool down just a tick, right? But beautiful, nice open living space. Now adjacent to this, of course, we have kind of some more dining space. This is not the formal dining space. We'll check that out in just a moment, but this is more of your kind of breakfast nook, right? Breakfast table or other little, dining area, if you will, right? So super cool. So what I want to do is let's loop around. I want to show you the bonus room, right? We'll look at formal dining, laundry room, and then we're going to make our way into the kitchen and looking at the other primary spaces in this home, right? So here we are. This is just off of the foyer. You see right here, and then our formal dining space, right? So this is where you're going to put your formal dining table. You have your beautiful light fixture here, right? And then of course, backyard access, which is really nice, right? Get a good breeze going while you're dining. Just head out to the yard. Maybe you're barbecuing right there, right? There's options, which is amazing. And then just adjacent here, we have what could be a bonus bedroom, right? There's a window, there's a closet. As we can see, the previous owner slash builder, the original owner and builder, had this as a drafting room, right? So this is the space for that, but it could also be an office, could be a 5th bedroom, bonus bedroom, right? There is a closet again, so a really cool use of space. Now, if we want to venture down the hall, we're going to have guest bath 1. That's a full bath, skylight, super bright in here, right? Really nice sized bathroom. And then we have guest bedroom number 1. All right, it's a nice sized room here. Get a lot of natural light coming into this room. And what I love about it is just views, right? You have views from the majority of this house, which is awesome, right? That's what you're living here for, is the views and the space. A nice guest bed. So in the hall, a little additional storage that we see here. And then dog leg in, we have our indoor laundry, right? Utility sink, washer dryer, a little bit of ironing, countertop space, extra linen storage, which is phenomenal. And then of course you have yard access from this room as well. I love it. Let's make our way into the kitchen. All right, so again, very open feel in the main living quarters in this home, right? Very open living room, very open kitchen. Right here we are, we have kind of your breakfast bar, countertop space, right? You can put some stools here, have some extra dining, or just really for entertaining, an abundance of entertaining space, right? Platters, the whole bit. Maybe you have a gravy boat there, right? When it's not at your dining table, right? But stainless steel appliances, super nice. You have your burners here, fridge, trash compactor, dishwasher, double oven, right, that we see. And then again, maintaining that openness, right? Which is great when you're entertaining guests. You don't want to be compartmentalized, missing the football game, missing hosting, talking to your guests, your family while you're here, right? So I love it. So let's take a look then at the master suite here in this house. And then we're going to take a look at the bonus game room, the beautiful yard space, the garden, and then we'll wrap up our video here at 1685 Corbett Highlands. All right, so on our way to the master suite, as we're passing, we're going to look through these saloon-style doors and our very open, very large pantry space, right? A lot of built-in cabinetry, room for an extra refrigerator, which is super cool, especially right off of the kitchen, right? It could be a dedicated beer fridge, be a wine fridge right there, right? All right, now we're making our way into the master suite, right? So nice double doors upon entry. Now, to your left, my right, you're gonna see that the closet number one, I'll dub it, right, runs the expanse of the wall, right? So it runs really long. As we see, we have some built-ins in here, right? As well as hanger space, dedicated hanger space, right, on both sides. So super, super cool. And immediately, what do you notice? Edna Valley views. I mean, really, really magical. We have a fireplace as the center showpiece, right, for this suite here, supplemented with reading nook, sitting area, right? So really nice place to relax, read a book, take in the sun, right, take in the views. So just a really cool feature, right, for this master bedroom. Now, this is a good space, you know, good sized room, plenty of space in here. You have, again, double doors going out into the side yard. And then, of course, we make our way into the master bath, right? Now, this is a nice, very nice sized master bath, right? So glass enclosed shower, really nice tile work, soaking tub here, right? Dual vanities, double sinks, just really nice finishes, tile backsplash, the whole bit. And then of course, as we make our way, you have your more formal, larger walk-in closet, right? So a lot of closet space in this master suite, right? Really cool features in this beautiful Corbett Highlands home. All right, so let's check out then our other guest bedroom, right? Really nice space, beautiful views of the yards, right? You have the lemon tree in the background. Really, really nice bedroom right here, right? More linen storage. You can't ever have enough storage in a home. I think many people can attest to that, right? And then here is our fifth bedroom, right? Or fourth bedroom, and then our bonus room, however you want to categorize them, right? However you want to break them down here. But again, what do we see? Beautiful yard space, right? A lot of natural light. We have this rose garden literally right outside of the window. Just a lot of highlights in this beautiful home here. All right, so before we check out the game room, the garden, the yard space, let's go ahead and check out this guest bath here. And then I want to show the shop space because this is a really cool feature here at the property. So another full guest bath, right? We have double sinks, shower tub, right? And then we have a nice, I guess we can call it a breezeway, right? Pathway in between. And again, this really comes from the driveway we're fed in right here. This will lead us out to the yard space. And then we have the shop, right? So this is really a very, very functional shop space. You have roll-up doors on both sides, which is nice. Plenty of workbench space, office space, right? This is just a really cool plus for this property here for a multitude of reasons, right? So a lot of different things. So gang, why don't we go on to the other side of the house, right? We're gonna check out this game room, then we're gonna check out the beautiful yard space, the garden, and then we're gonna wrap up our tour here, right? Stay tuned. All right, everyone, so here we are in the game room, right, at 1685 Corbett Highlands. Now, what a really cool space, right? A lot of square footage in here, fireplace, right, room for sectional sofas, entertaining. Now, this unit itself, this could actually be in-law quarters, this could be income unit, right, an income generating rental potentially on your property, right? As we see, we have a pool table here now, but again, this could be other types of furniture. There's a lot of ways to use this space and entertain. One really cool feature is full kitchen, right? Sink, wine fridge, room for another refrigerator, dishwasher, plenty of built-in cabinetry, storage, right? Really, really cool feature on this property. Now, we want to hook in here real quick. We're going to see that we have a 3/4 bath, right? So nice tiled shower, sink, commode. So again, great game room space, entertaining, maybe having your family, friends stay here, right, when they're visiting you. Maybe you have that 20-something-year-old kid that just won't leave the house even after college, might be a great place. Or you want to rent it out, right? Plenty of options. And then you have these French doors, right, that are going to open up and take you out to the yard space and the garden, right? This is super cool. So gang, I just want to express, these types of properties do not come up often here in San Luis Obispo wine country. So if you are looking for a more luxury private type estate property, make sure you're clicking on the link in the description of this video so we can send you a custom list of homes for your criteria, what you're looking for. This can also include off-market opportunities as well. Now stay tuned, we're going to go check out this beautiful yard space, the gardens here, and then we're going to be ending our tour here at 1685 Corbett Highlands. All right, everyone, so here we are in the backyard at 1685 Corbett Highlands. Now, as we see this patio space, right, if you look down, you're going to see various drains, right? This is super important. Why? Because you don't want your patio flooding, right? You don't want your yard space flooding. You want to make sure there's drainage taking water away from the structure so you can enjoy your patio space, right? Now, if you're trying to think logistically, right, hey, where do these guys come from? Like it's pointed out here. So again, we have one breezeway here. We have another breezeway here, as I will call them, right, which are ultimately disconnected pathways between the shop and the house, as well as the house and the game room. So we actually just came out of the game room here, kind of give you some orientation as far as where we are, right? Now, past this snake plant here and these pots that we see, these are the double doors going into the game room or coming out of the game room, right? And then we also have some bonus shed space here, right? So this is important for your mowers, your weed whackers, right? All the above. Now, directly behind me, what do we have? Very expansive yard space, right? Hillside views here, very private. But one thing I love about this property is all the various fruit trees here, all the various rose beds here, right? As we see, so we have some nice run of roses going along this back fence here. Really, really pretty. Really just kind of adds to just the whole feel and the vibe in this backyard, which I like, right? This is continuing this theme here. As we see citrus right here. And if we want to see in the distance, right, we have a few more citrus in the corner. And if you recall, I did mention the view of a lemon tree right just outside of that guest bedroom window, right, next to that other bed of roses there, right? Super beautiful. And we just kind of continue that theme all around this garden here, right? So it's just really, really a nice private yard space. We see plenty of direct sun here. Let's make our way through. Check out the rest of the yard space. So now as we see, these are going to be various fruit trees, right? Apples, citrus, that really wrap around this whole leg of the yard space. And again, you know, this is almost a full 6 acres here, right? Which is really, really cool in Edna Valley. Now, this space right here is, again, being used or was being used at one time as garden beds, right? So again, if you wanted to be planting your own fruit, your own vegetables, I mean, this is the place to do it, right? This is really the space for it, which is amazing, right? Additional shed space right here. We see some grapevines growing in the background. Of course, we need that right here in San Luis Obispo wine country. And then we have our nice chicken coop. If you're like farm fresh eggs, I know we hear that term a lot. This is the place to be producing your own farm fresh eggs. I can't stress that enough here. So let's make our way through. As we see, we have a greenhouse right here. And all those with a green thumb, you know, all the potential that this can bring for your property, right? Again, additional shed space, more garden bed space for your veggies, your fruits, right? A lot of irrigation running across this yard as well, which is super important for keeping all this watered, right? Vibrant, alive, additional citrus, which I really love. And this is a really cool kind of fun thing too, right? We have this archway here just covered in estate grapes. All right. Now, again, I want to clarify this. This is one of the roll-up doors from the shop space, right? There's actually one on the other side as well, which is really functional as a shop, especially if you're bringing tools, equipment in and out, right? It's really important to have that vertical clearance as well as some width and make sure that you have some ingress and egress, right? In and out of there, which is super cool. Now, again, this is just additional storage here, but let's loop through this gate. I want to show you this other breezeway that I mentioned, which again is dividing the shop from the house, running very parallel, right, to the one from the house to the game room, right? So we can get a little peekaboo down there. I love it. More citrus. All right, following the thing with these beautiful roses here. Right, again, this property is listed at $2,225,000 in beautiful Edna Valley, right? Corbett Highlands property. Now, again, these are guest bedrooms here. We recall master suite was on that side, right? The driveway facing portion. We're going to have our kitchen, laundry room, right? As we notice, there's generally access to the yard space from pretty much all the structures here on the property, which is really nice. And then again, we have our breezeway here into our game room. And we did a nice roundabout right there. Now, guys, 1685 Corbett Highlands, a little over 4,000 square feet of living space, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, positioned on a very gated, private, almost full 6 acres here in Corbett Highlands, right? Edna Valley views from this property, really magnificent. Now, I want to tell you guys, if you're looking for more luxury estate properties in San Luis Obispo County, make sure you're clicking the link in the description of this video. I will personally tailor a list that's going to match your search criteria, your needs, as well as include some off-market opportunities that we feel are going to check the boxes for you. Now, as always, I really appreciate you tuning in, watching our videos. Definitely stay tuned for more exciting property tours that we have coming up here very soon.